Alright, welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Trails Beyond the Horizon with Kelador. We are chasing down the DeVancy brother. We just had a fight with him, a showdown, and they've got some sort of contamination corrosion effect going on. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, comment. How do you think this is going to end? It doesn't matter. I'm invincible. There's nothing I can't achieve. Not so fast. Sorry, but this road is closed, and we're A and B rank, so I don't think you can force your way through. Nice timing. Of course. It was thanks to you we were all able to coordinate. This guy seems pretty creepy, but we've got him. Did you succeed? Merton and Allison came too, huh? You better stay behind me. You look like you've seen better days. Maybe all that power is taking a toll. You're under arrest for being caught in the act of fraud, larceny, and the forgery of official documents. I suggest you surrender quietly. Whatever do you mean? I'm invincible now. I don't fit into your little framework. Get it? I'm taking my revenge. I'll crush all goodwill and social etiquette under my heel. Get any closer, and I'll have to use this. What are you saying? This guy's taking himself hostage? You bracers are so concerned with human life, you'll never be able to touch me. I'm ready for you any time, you know? Why, even if I die, I only have to wait for the new dawn. He's lost his mind. Get real. Kinda. All this talk about revenge and invincible? Give me a break. You just do whatever you please until things get inconvenient, and then you run away. Does your life really mean so little to you? Someone like you will never be strong, no matter what kind of power you have. Sure, life is hard, and so many unfair, unreasonable, awful things happen every single day. But in spite of all that, I can't throw my life away. Even more so now that there's someone by my side. That's why I need to live as full a life as I can, for my family, for my supervisor, for everyone in the village who's no longer with us. So if you're going to trample all over my feelings along with Amira, then at least be honest with yourself and figure out who you even are. Who I am? Damn right. Looks like you've already forgotten you're the youngest brother. Damn, Spriggan. Should I hold off on forcing my way in there? Yeah. Besides, seems like Kaina's got things all but wrapped up. Then, the final key to bringing this guy down is... What should I remind him about? Oh... Which one is chaos? I mean, the easy right answer is his bond with his brothers. But... I wonder what his sealed memories are. Look, that scam you pulled to steal the Cray donations was a clever trick. But you're just being used. Someone gave you borrowed power. What? Why not let us use it too? Could be a valuable lead. That means it's my turn, right, Van? Do you mean she's going to... Just like when she cut the corrosion before, huh? Exactly. Rip it off? Even if it's by force, the sealed memories should come pouring back. Hold on. I can't condone such a violent... It's fine. I'm just gonna purify him a little. What are you blabbing on about? You all should hurry up and die already. What? Was I? What is this? These memories. Did he return to his senses? He seems like he's suffering. I did think slicing him would be improper, so I tried using ki instead. Maybe it would have gone better if I knew how to hold back. Look, it's good that he's safe, but seriously, my whole body went cold. Well, I won't deny that it was risky, but... So, did you remember who you really are? Spriggan. Thank you. Huh. Maybe we were a little too heavy-handed after all. We didn't get any clues out of him either. But at least we were able to bring him back, right? Yeah, and now we've caught all the culprits. The mirror is safe. Hooray! I'm so thankful. Did you hear that, Mr. Merton? They solved it. Yes, I don't know what to say. I had thought there was no way out of this, but the solution was there the whole time. Thank you, Arkwright Solutions. The Cray Reconstruction Fund is in your debt. Thus, the scandal involving the Cray Reconstruction Fund successfully came to an end. The youngest DeVancy brothers' memory was still fuzzy, and a few mysteries still remained. But he promised to continue to cooperate with the Guild's investigation into his strange power, and the mastermind behind it.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Cray Fund Crisis completed.
Reward deposited.
Chaos? Chaos. Big chaos. Wow. Cool. Okay. Kinda. Allison, I'm sorry to have made you worry. It's thanks to you that this situation was resolved. We didn't really do anything special. And Merton, from now on, don't try to take everything on by yourself. Come to us for advice, okay? And Allison, she's angry, isn't she? She's right, though. I don't want to lose anyone else who's close to me. I'm sorry, kinda. I made light of my own life. Seeing as I'm representing the Cray Fund, I'm going to have to do better. I'm glad you understand. Let's keep doing our best. I've said everything I needed to say. I'm glad we were able to resolve this safely. Mr. Merton seemed to understand, too. We've got to do our best for the sake of all our donors. I'm relieved that Mr. Merton seemed to understand, but we'll have to work hard to make sure this doesn't happen again. And then, someday, we'll complete the restoration of Cray Village. I caused a lot of worry, so I'm glad I was able to return with good news. Thank you so much, again. I don't know how I can ever repay you. I've got to repay Jin, too, somehow. But she never accepts anything from me. I need to at least make sure to manage the reconstruction fund properly.
It's searching time.
Okay. And with that, we can go back to Center Marsh, and we can start talking to everybody.
So, shall we?
Hey there. How's business treating
Jin is reminding me more and more of Karen in Final Fantasy 16. Not exactly above board, but heart's in the right place and is using ill-gotten gains for future good. Yes. It's excellent food for thought, but I can't do much with that alone. Well, no, that's why I have other things. Yes, this does sound promising. Could you find some more pointers from different angles? That'll help me think up a wider variety of combinations. Matter of fact...
Do you have a moment?
If I combine this together with this... There's a breakthrough in me just waiting to... break through. But it still feels only part of the way there. I need something more decisive. Guess 3 wasn't the magic number. Should only be a few pushes away, though. Well, guess what?
Got a minute? All right, then.
Hearing all these different ideas is slowly putting a vision together in my mind. I just need the smallest, most infinitesimal bit more... Gah! Hey, guess what?
Hey,
I got one more. Oh, if I do that, then, yes, I think I've got it. Yes, Eureka! Now, if I just do it according to this, the theme of the new taco is Mother Nature. While everyone's eyes are on space, I'll bring their focus back down with this Earth-y taco. The inner workings of her mind make sense to her alone. That idea is so very distinctly primo. First, we have a careful selection of vegetables, the beautiful bounty of our land, and a variety of delicacies cultivated all over the Republic. Those ingredients fittingly embody the abundance and heterogeneity of our planet. And the shell encasing them will be made from the earth itself. I'll make it from scratch by combining multiple types of grain. Yes, a taco shell personifying the acceptance and vitality of the very ground we walk will bring the best out of these ingredients. She's going all in, cramming her dishes to the brim, like usual. Even then, this sounds a bit excessive. What's more, the sauce that garnishes it will follow none other than the route I pursued during my training days. She'll be the latest in thick, rich sauces designed to pack one hell of a wallop. Such a stimulating flavor will surely be worthy to express the vast vibrancy of the earth. I suppose that's where the going back to square one part comes in? Well, I'll admit, the more I hear, the more I'm being sold on it. I shall dub my latest creation the Breadth of the Earth Taco. Oh dear. Breath and breadth? Well, it definitely makes sense to me, at least. A name aside, I have no doubt it will make for an elaborate dish. I mean, we'll have to see if her ideal taco can come to grips with reality. Well, let's hope for the best. After all, this could be a whole new frontier for taco enthusiasts. It might seem bizarre at a glance, but there's logic behind it. Depending on the ingredients' compatibility, it could be pretty darn transformative. At least one of you has grasped the essence of my decisive battle tacos. Well, all that's left now is to actually make the taco. We'll be rooting for you. Glad to hear it. I'm aiming to have it before the rocket launch. That will be a day worthy of this decisive battle. I'll make sure to have my breadth of the earth tacos in a tangible form by then. I like your spirit. As some of the people involved in making it happen, we're looking forward to that day too.
That's all, folks. it. Confirmed.
All right. At long last, I've come up with a taco concept worthy of my decisive showdown, with help from all of you, naturally. The battle takes place the day after next, by which I'll be sure to have it ready to sell, so save some room in those stomachs. You and your bar just wait and see, Shino. In 2 days' time, our score will be settled for good. Which means her taco and Shino's signature drink will complement each other amazingly and blow everybody's mind. And it won't be a battle so much as a mutual enhancement. Yes. Okay, well. Old Town. Let's go to Tyrell. We did talk to everybody in Seaton, right?
Let's roll, gang.
Yes. We Center Marsh. Okay. Let's go to Tyrell.
Then let's head over.
I finally had a night off for the first time in ages, so Nancy and I went to the spa. But then we saw someone stealing some luggage and had to take them down while wearing nothing but our towels. Yup. Talk about getting caught red-handed, huh? Is it just me, Karen? Or has this been happening to us a lot? Right? We keep arresting people while we're off duty. Is it possible that your passion for police work is actually drawing crime? Nope, absolutely not. Don't be ridiculous, Nancy. Jokes aside, Karen needs a proper vacation. Once all this rocket business dies down, the two of us should take a girls' trip to the hot springs. Ugh, I'm seriously grateful to Nancy. If I didn't have her backing me up, I'd never be able to do what I do. I'll make sure that if the police chief ever gives me a commendation, Nancy will get one right along with me. Major Amelia's the talk of the town these days. But President Gramhart's getting even more popular too. He's good looking, works for the common people, and is super capable. Plus, he's a former soldier, so he's probably really strong. I can see why magazines keep doing features about him. This is a little embarrassing. Hey, just accept it for what it is. It's not like you did anything wrong. That hits different, coming from an actress. Though you've done plenty wrong. I'm a chivalrous thief, okay? Does that mean you're close to getting a role? Yeah, you know how there's been all these space events all over the place? Well, one of them's got a sudden opening. It's only a minor part, but I did get the role. Still, when I think about whether or not I can even pull it off, I get scared. A little late for that, huh? Sure, I took some training, but at the end of the day, I'm just a regular guy. Maybe I should turn it down before... Are you saying you're going to run away? How pathetic. You sure you're not missing any parts down below? Get your mind out of the gutter. Hey, can't you two take this seriously? I really tried yesterday, but I got spooked. I mean, it's not like I've got any real talent. I'm just a normal guy. Hanging out around town is all I'm good for.
Search time.
How funny. Peter can be such a dork sometimes. I mean, I only became a magazine model by chance. I'm just a normal person. Everyone starts with that experience, right? You'll never get anywhere if you don't give it a try. just when I felt a little bit impressed that he got a role for himself, he turned tail and ran. That's completely unacceptable from one of my pupils. I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to punish him. What? Did you just say that out loud, Marilyn? You must be imagining things.
It's searching time.
Tee-hee.
Can I interest you in some space-themed merchandise?
Currently, the Verne Company and its affiliates are in position to see the most stock growth this year. Heck, some of the companies under their umbrella have seen their stocks grow tenfold since April. And don't forget Marduk and Ord. Huh? What's this? Wait, they're doing a novelization of that huge movie? Are you yanking my chain right now? And they've even got a side story and everything? Maybe I'll have to buy a copy for myself while I do my market analysis. It's almost scary how good this bookstore is at selecting its stock. I'm tempted to buy all of these, but my boss wouldn't be happy if I brought them all back to the office. I've been working a lot of overtime. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to catch that movie adaptation anytime soon. That's the basic idea anyway. Is there anything you don't understand so far? Nah, I think I get it. Man, you really are something, Albert. You managed all the other part-timers while still acting as the student council's treasurer? Yes, well, I'll be quitting today. There's no way I can keep up with work and be student council president. But I appreciate the kind words. A bunch of the first-year girls are always going on about how cool you are. It's enough to make any man jealous. There's no point in getting that kind of attention from a bunch of random people. Huh? That's enough chit-chat, Curtis. I still have to show you what to do next. Right. It looks like Curtis is taking over for Albert at his part-time job. Let's clear out before we get in the way. Next, I'll show you how to use the register. Roger that.
Well,
Okay. Generally speaking, fads come from popular models or blockbuster films. Recently, however, people have been making a splash by broadcasting via their T-phones. Video streaming, I think they call it. Apparently, there's one streamer in particular who's extremely popular. I've got a T-phone of my own, so I'd better check it out. Please don't. T-phones have been on the rise, so video streaming might be the next big thing. As a scout, I need to make sure I'm on the up and up. One streamer's apparently got a membership system, though I haven't confirmed that for myself yet.
Now where?
Hey. I ran into someone incredible last night. I've never been so starstruck. I really wanted to talk to them about crime, but I think they were on a business trip. It is what it is. Oh well, I did get their autograph. Maybe one of these days, I'll pay them a visit. Better keep up my nightly patrols. Say, do you remember that strange incident in the Capitol at the end of last year? I noticed nobody's written anything about how people across the city were frozen and monsters were running amok. Was this book published before that, or did they really not know anything about it? It's kind of annoying to think the most monumental incident I've ever lived through is being left in the past.
Please, step on up.
My husband got called into work suddenly, and they ended up sending him somewhere. There's no telling whether or not he'll be back by the weekend. I'm so lonely. I know, Mom. We could write Dad a letter. A letter, you say? Yeah. That way Dad won't feel lonely either. He might even write us back. Why? Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Thanks, Lolo. I feel a lot better now. Already? You're getting ahead of yourself, Mom. I'm so glad Mom's feeling better. I actually got the idea because Rooney was talking about letters before. I'm sad that I don't get to see Dad too, but that just means I gotta cheer up Mom in his place. Chain letters. Yes. Well, hold that thought. People don't really write letters in the Central East much, but I think it's a great idea. Calls just don't feel right, if that makes any sense. I can't believe Lolo came up with the idea. He's really grown so much. So chain letters. Early aughts, there were chain letters that were scams. The ones I'm talking about are more 19th century and earlier, especially on sailing ships. People would write a letter every day and then send them as a stack. So it was kind of closer to a daily book or journal talking to a person who was halfway across the world. And if both parties were doing it, when you received one, you handed it off to the mail carrier or the shipping vessel, and they took it back, and it was months turnaround. And so, yeah, you basically got a book from your loved ones every time you got mail. That's a whole other thing, and has definitely fallen by the wayside. Oh, hey now. Casa? And Mirabelle. I hadn't realized you were in the capital. Arkride! It's been a while. Well, not that long. And Rosette and Ferry and everyone is here too. Oh, but it has been a while since I've seen Agnes. Have you been helping out in the garden? Yes. A long time no see, Mirabelle. Cassim? Don't tell me you're here about the space program on orders from the presidential office. I see no reason to deny it at this point. Satellite uses Marduk technology, after all. I'm more surprised to see her with you, personally. What's so surprising about that? I'm a part-time, associate member of the group, you know? Since when? Princess? Why are you here? You're supposed to be over there this afternoon. Ikaruga is under contract. You can't just ignore it, you know? Don't worry about it. I'm just taking a little break before I get back to work. She totally just blew them off, didn't she? Yes, but we already knew Ikaruga had a contract with the presidential office. I see. So there's something more than just the defense of the space base and the development of the satellite and shard technology. And that's not all, considering that both the Divine Blade of Silver and history's strongest soldier are involved. Oh? What's going on here? Hey now, is he asking questions he shouldn't be? It can't be about that. Could it? Well, it's got nothing to do with me, so I'll stop sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. Though, it seems it's got something to do with a friend of mine. Aw, how boring. If you just pushed a little more, I could have pulled you in. I'm sure that thing of yours would have rewritten the book on fighting in extreme environments. Hardly. There's no way we'd be able to understand such a bizarre power. Honestly, just analyzing the battle data from the two of you is causing us enough headaches. What I'm saying is, everything else is off record. We don't need it, and we don't want it. So give it up, Princess. Kasim. I had no intention of saying anything I shouldn't. How did things turn out over on your end? Surely with all those brains and brawn, there's nothing to worry about, right? Indeed. It's gone better than anticipated, so we'll be leaving the finishing touches to all of you. Just leave it to us. I'm looking forward to it. I just told you it's all supposed to be off the record. In the end, I still have no idea what they're talking about. It sounds like the presidential office has them doing some high-level preparations. It sounds like combat sims in the mech in space and possible extraterrestrial environments. Or events at least outside of the continent of Zemuria. Boy, you really are a handful, Princess. Just who the heck do you think Security Chief Kasim is? You two have been weirdly buddy-buddy since yesterday, too. This is why I can't stand having to deal with non-standard personnel. Sorry if I made you jealous. I'm not jealous. Just be careful, alright? Since yesterday, huh? I'd love to know the details. I know I've got all my space program responsibilities, but don't go thinking I'll skimp out on backing you up in the garden. If anything comes up, just give me a call. Thank you, Mirabelle. We certainly will. The space program is progressing steadily. I believe we'll make the launch day without any delays. There are some troubling signs in the capital, but we'll have to leave that to you. Kasim, could you give Renee an earful for me? Seriously. Tell him he owes me big time for pushing all this crap on me. Should the opportunity present itself. Marduk is putting all of its resources toward the launch that's happening the day after tomorrow. I suppose I'll enjoy this short break while I can.
The coffee here is out of this world. Yay! I get to go shopping with Mom.
Maybe we should start studying astronomy.
How about a delicious ice pop?
Oh, are you from the East? Seems to me like you know a lot about sweets. Oh, aren't you observant? As it so happens, I am in the mood for ice cream. Despite the light rain, it is a busy time of day, which would mean that you're in the mood for fresh berry and chocolate mint, aren't you? You're right on the money. Perhaps you possess powers yourself. The unsugared eye, perhaps. I was wondering what you were getting all excited about. The unsugared eye, huh? I like it. Gosh, Van. I can typically tell what kind of flavors people are in the mood for. Maybe that's one of the reasons this place has been getting so popular. I already talked to you? I did already talk to you. I already talked in there.
Search time.
Nothing on the search radar.
Now where?
All the reporters are back because we're doing an editor's meeting. Apparently, they'll be picking who's doing the special issue we're releasing on launch day. We're only a couple days away. Even I'm getting nervous. The media still hasn't been given permission to enter the Zeku space base, believe it or not. It's mostly fine, since they'll be broadcasting the launch from their own powerful cameras. Still, it's too bad. We'll at least be sending one of our reporters to Longlai, since it's the closest city to the launch. So that would be Mirabelle, right? Or Marielle. Marielle. July 12th, 1 p.m. It's only 2 days from now. 2 days until the manned mission to space. I've got a lot of my own questions about it, but first, I have to figure out who's doing what on the day of, especially in Longlai. It all depends on whether Marielle makes it back in time. She's my top reporter when it comes to really getting into the meat of a topic. I can't help but have high hopes for her. Both the military and the current administration are keeping crucial information under wraps. I'm curious about what's really going on, but right now, I have a job to do as the editor-in-chief. But Marielle's still not back yet. What should I do? Oh.
On our end, though.
Okay. Is that everybody? Nope. We have a couple of things.
It's searching time.
Been able to get a hold of them in ages.
Now where?
Shino, yes. Hey, Kilika, Zin. The immovable and the chief are here too, huh? Who would have thought we'd be hung up by rainy weather? 2 adults on a quiet date. It's like a scene from a movie. Calling it a date is a bit of a stretch. Sounds like things were rough last night. Kincaid filled me in a bit. Last night? They're talking about the group Van and the others ran into. Elaine's looking into it, but the people we took in don't remember much. At least we were able to confirm their identities. They'll be released as soon as their health improves. However, since some of them have no families or relatives, we're worried that they might get up to more trouble. I've arranged to have the police check in on them every once in a while. Is that so? In other words, the CID's got no intention of getting involved. That might be overstating it. But there is a reason the CID doesn't have the resources to handle it. And until that reason is taken care of, we've been relying on cooperation from all sides, Marduk and Ikaruga included. We have been increasingly busy helping out since around May. Let me guess. That reason is Project Startaker, isn't it? I know you're not going to tell me even if I ask. But why all this effort? Why is the full power of the intelligence agency caught up with sending someone into the atmosphere? Not to mention the aerospace force is in charge of the rocket's functions. Even that's well outside the CID's field of expertise. Let's just call it a state secret and move on, yes? I am sorry about this. For what it's worth, I can't tell you anything despite all you've done to help us. Chief... if you're going to be so apologetic, maybe we can cut you some slack. Damn it, Renee. He just cuts us off and makes no effort to hide the distance he's putting between us. Even back in school, he tried to deal with all the student council problems on his own. Van? Oh, are you pouting because Big Bordo won't play with you? Trust me, he ain't the big bro. I was the one leading him around when we were kids. Whatever you say. Van's childlike side is kind of refreshing, don't you think? The guy's not just following CID policy. He's got orders from the presidential office as well. We can only hope that all of you, Elaine included, can find a way to figure out what's going on. For now, I'd appreciate any information you can share, Kilika. Even about Walter's movements, the Society's people, or what's going on with the church in this whole pact thing. And something about why the Republic's reaching out to the other nations. I suppose I can tell you a little. In exchange for information on the tech union's movements, or the policies of the Guild HQs in Le Mans. Things like that. Damn Fox. Swallow, not Fox. They may look like old friends, but it's clear the Flying Swallow's one step ahead. But they seem really close, just like Van and his friends. Maybe, but their situation is completely different from ours. And do they really gotta dangle these juicy hints in front of us when they know we're listening in? Seriously? But I take it you've already heard all about this stuff, haven't you? Nope. Sorry. Only a few of us are actually involved. So the reason I was kind of cagey when Kilika showed up in Zeiss in first chapter, because I already knew she was CID operating as a guild branch head, which is just layers on layers. We haven't seen each other in ages, but she's just as shrewd as ever. Since we'll probably both be busy for a while, We should exchange information while we can. There's something very chic about morning cocktails. They're not too strong, either. Perhaps it would be nice to relax with a glass on my days off.
Now where?
To the restaurant! Well, first...
Let's do this thing.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Already caught them all. Haven't caught all A rank for all of those, but... Oh, wait a minute.
Well,
Hold the phone. Are big catches where you can get the A ranks. Okay, so Puffer and Kangiru. I need both of those as an A rank.
let's do this thing.
So
Well,
come on. Here.
Let's do this thing.
There we are. Let's see.
That's it.
What do we got? I didn't want a snow crab. And it's only at a B. Come on, man. What do we got?
This is a big one.
Still not what I'm... Oh, wait. Kangiru. Hey, there's an A rank. With the cast 2. Now let's catch ourselves a Puffer.
That's it.
No,
This
that's
is a
another
big one.
Kangiru. Still an A rank. Come on.
That's it. This is a big
There's a Puffer. Yes. Okay. Okay. So then, Kangiru, Puffer. Yes. It's not a summer without a scary story or two. Got any good ones? Can't say I do. I try to make sure to drive extra carefully when it's raining. You know that's not what I mean. I mean spooky stories. The kind that put your hair on end, like you'd find out east. Well, not sure if it qualifies, but I did hear about a mysterious website that'll answer any question you ask. Oh, that's the one that knows things way beyond what a person normally could, right? Its answers don't feel human at all, but if you access it even just once, it'll vanish? Or something? It's gotta be the work of a ghost that set up shop on the Orbital Net. Sounds plausible, right? Online ghost stories are so cool. They've been getting real popular thanks to T-phones too. Seeing as how they're so widespread, it wouldn't be crazy to think spirits and ghosts might latch onto websites. A site that answers any question you give it? I've heard about it, but I don't really see the appeal. Where do these sorts of dumb rumors even come from anyway? Ask Jeeves.
thanks for stopping by.
Before the advent of AI. Ask Jeeves. Welcome. Calhoun's got some business to attend to, so I'll be handling things in his place. I got this. Though I might make a little mistake or two. It's about time, ma'am. Right. Once I get Kunming, we'll head out. It sounds like they have business to attend to. Doesn't feel as tense as the usual HeyUA gathering. Is something else going on? We don't exactly have spare time on our hands. But orders are orders. I'll obey the owner, no matter what. Ah, it's you again. Good work last night. We've yet to finish dealing with the aftermath, but you know how it is these days. The work has been piling up. At this point, we'll take any help we can get. Maybe I should have Tsao send you guys a 4SPG. Please don't. We're busy enough as it is. Aww. You don't want to get drawn into whatever intrigues Tsao has going on? Well, if it ain't Paulette, guess you did say you were heading out this morning. Hello, Van, everyone. This is actually the tenant I told you about, Finley. And of course, it's nice to meet you. I'm Finley, a friend of Paulette's. We used to work together back when she was still a nurse. She doesn't work at our old hospital anymore, though. Is she the one who... She must have been the friend that almost reported Maxim to the guild back when he was trying to find Paulette. I'm so happy to see you. Must have been a nightmare trying to find time away from work. I just had to hear what was new with you. So, how's Yume? She turned 7 this year, right? She must be so adorable. I'd love to drop in if I have the time. Oh, please do. You're always welcome. Oh, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Seems like they haven't seen each other in a hot minute. We shouldn't intrude. Sounds like they have something serious to discuss. Let's get going. So it's true. The two of you are together again. Okay, tell me everything. I'm here for you. Finley had my back in those days, but I just couldn't tell her what was going on. It's been more than 6 months since Maxim came back into my life. Maybe it's time for me to start moving forward. All right. I believe...
Searching.
Hold on. Yep. Back in the corner.
Now where?
Okay.
Like, speaking of summer fashion.
Was there, so that means Tyrell is done, Seden's done, Center Marsh is done. We should go check out Chardin, then Blacklight, and then Lev.
So, shall we?
Holy camole! It's a giant penguin! Wah! Quit it, you! I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. That's not good. I've got another shift to get to today. A penguin lost in the city on her way to work. What is this world coming to? We went to the toy store yesterday only to learn that they were all out of model rockets. I'd settled on trying to find them for sale elsewhere, but instead, we've run across a strange encounter of the bird kind. Is this some sort of special promotion? Wow! Look at the giant birdie! I've never seen one like it before. Hey, what's this thingy on the back? Code Red! Code Red! This penguin's got somewhere to go!
So...
I'm still finding my flippers in this town, so there's no shame in getting a little lost. I've got to make it to work, though, on my penguin, or my penguin paycheck's done for. It's a little small to be Kia, but I kind of want it to be Kia.
when's my next meeting?
I hear there's a drone delivery service here in the capital. And what's more, it's paired with a mail order site. I feel so beaten to the punch. Truly is an excellent business model. Frankly, I wish I'd come up with the idea myself. Just who is it that actually did, though? Well, no matter. I can always take inspiration from it for my next venture. The mail order site is masterfully executed as well. A sophisticated business model, one might argue. Whoever came up with this is a far brighter person than I, much as it galls me to admit. Well, no matter. I can always take inspiration from it for my next venture. Doobie-doobie-doo. The Chardin is currently hosting its auction event. Please do note that certain requirements must be met in order to participate. Right. This is a stuffed shirts, pinkies up kind of deal. Nothing for us in there anyway, so let's just move on.
Whoops.
But, but I want to win the auction.
This from Chardin.
No, that's not what I want. That's the subway. Okay, so we talk to you. So the Merida Sportsbook is where I'm headed. Okay.
Beginning search.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba,
Beginning search.
ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Hey, Mr. Cop on the corner. I've been clamping down on illegal solicitors since last night, all the way until morning. But turn your gaze away for just 1 minute, and they'll scurry right back out from their holes. Personally, I think we ought to consider rounding up these unscrupulous barkers and hauling the whole lot in at once. My superior officer says there are more vital matters to prioritize. Least we could do is increase our patrols.
Where?
It's searching time.
Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art. More Grim Garden portals.
Mira deposit confirmed.
We'll take it. Won't. Hey, Kisara. Coming to Chardin reminds me of Messeldum's back streets. Only difference is I can't paint on any of the walls here.
Beginning search.
Meow. No home to go back to for you either, huh? Hold on a sec, okay? Got some leftover bread from yesterday. You could use a wipe down too, so don't go running off on me. Meow. What? You got a problem? I was just trying to shake the cops off my tail when I bumped into this furball. Wait, I don't need to explain crap to you. Now get lost. Annoying ass cops always got their heads screwed on too tight. What's a little street busking gonna hurt anyway? Meow.
It's searching time.
Chardin District's back alleys are where the real magic happens. Search time.
Phew, that was a close one. Cops have been patrolling with a vengeance since last night. Even my manager told me to give barking a rest, but to heck with that, I've got numbers to boost. Then I can rub them right in Momoka's face. Always acting like she's so much better than me. She'd better enjoy the view from her high horse before I shove her off the side. Momoka's been part of my life since forever, and I mean that in the gum you can't get off your shoe kind of way. Started working in the Capitol when one day we bumped right into each other. Worst moment contender for sure. It's been nothing but her swerving into my lane for as long as I can remember. Can she just cut it out already?
Search time.
Drizzly weather always gets the gravy train chugging. After all, sopping wet leather's a dead giveaway that your shoes ain't been polished up to snuff. Not to mention the way folks will gripe and grouse like no tomorrow. Makes them a right fountain of juicy tidbits. They'll natter on about their company sales figures or HR whatsits, figuring a kid like me hasn't got a Scooby. Point is, I'm bound to make a proper mint today. Cool, but does rain do me more fair than foul? Alright. Before I forget, let's go in and place a bet on Thor's. That is not what this is. This is something else. Okay, well, we will stop here, and next time we'll talk to these good people and go see the museum. All right, take care.